Well, it's week 5. I'm joined right now by Jensen, who is no longer undefeated, but did win today. This coverage, of course, brought to you by Alienware. So you are now, this is the first time I've had a chance to talk to somebody on Team Liquid after they lost.
The heartbreaking
Yeah,
loss. Yeah, yeah.
Did you consider not showing up to the LCS today?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really see the point in going anymore, but I guess I just kind of have to anyways.
So all you smug TL players were like, we're going to go undefeated. You pushed this narrative super hard. Every interview you guys had a chance to, you said, we're going to just destroy everybody and go undefeated, and then you lose. How much egg is on your face right now, Jensen?
If I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the narrative was kind of pushed on us more than us pushing it on anyone else. Yeah. So I mean, I think best of one. I felt like it's pretty fucking hard to go undefeated just because anything can really happen. Like one draft mistake, one like big mistake in game, and then you're fucked. So uh, I felt like maybe we could do it, but it's okay. We'll take the loss, and hopefully we can do better next split.
How painful was it losing it to TSM? Was that more of a struggle? Because I know that secretly a lot of the players in the LCS hate losing to TSM.
Um, hmm. It sucks, but I thought if any of the teams were going to do it, then it would probably be TSM. So, I mean, it sucks losing, and especially to TSM, but it is what it is. Like I think they played better and came better prepared. So I don't really feel bad about like losing to them more than like any other team.
Why did you expect it to be TSM? Because a lot of people would have expected you to say C9 or FlyQuest because these are the two teams that have been staying up near the top like you.
I think TSM as a team generally just plays better. Like after a few weeks, like in the beginning they were really bad, and then they kind of just picked it up. So I thought they can definitely be like a top tier team. I thought it would be them or C9. FlyQuest, I don't know really how to rate them yet. I don't think they're like super amazing. So I thought, yeah, like it would probably be C9 or TSM.
So you don't think FlyQuest is super amazing, but they're only, I believe, one game behind you. Maybe two? They're close.
It has to be two,
I
right?
think they have second place though. It might be two, but I think that they have the tiebreaker or something like that. They are second place.
Oh, okay. That's really surprising to me. I don't know. When I watch the games, I didn't really get like a super good impression. I mean, they're playing well, obviously, if they're in a good position, but they didn't really come off as like a team that scares me right now.
Am I wrong? Are they not second place? Does anybody know if FlyQuest is second place?
Isn't C9 second?
Okay, sorry, C9 second. You're right. What about third place? Are they third? I think they're locked in third. Okay, they're third. Sorry, I messed up. At one point in time, I think they were chasing second.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Yeah, okay.
They'll come back maybe.
But still, they're third. That's good, right?
Yeah. It's great.
Okay, fine. I just like it's interesting to me because it does feel as though FlyQuest is performing really well, and everyone refuses to talk to them or talk about them. I bring them up in this interview, and you're like, yeah, meh.
Okay. FlyQuest is gonna win Worlds. So.
No, I don't. I don't need you to like
Okay.
play into the narrative. I'm just trying to understand why people don't believe in this team that's doing well.
Let me think. I don't know actually. I think it's just they have a lot of players who.
Like they don't have all these all stars, right? It's not like
Yeah.
we've imported world champions or whatever. I get it, but I expect that when I talk to pro players, if they are good, the pro players would say that. You're not saying that, and so I'm trying to understand why.
I don't know. I think it's just one of those situations where there are five guys that work really well together, but they're not like superstars players like any of them. So I think it's hard to really think like, oh, like this team is super amazing until like they've really like shown it over like many games. I mean, sure, they are in a good spot right now, but when I played against them, I didn't like really get the impression that they were a super good team. So I think that's kind of just where I'm basing it off of. But I mean, maybe in the other games they've been more dominant. So it's hard for me to say.
Is there a chance that you go undefeated from here on out?
Oh God, no, absolutely not.
Okay.
Do not push this narrative. I mean, I don't know. It could happen, but like I said, best of one is kind of sketchy. I think don't like it too much, but it could happen. It could happen, but I don't.
Great. All I needed.
Expect it. I wouldn't expect it.
All I needed was that one section that said it could happen,
Oh,
so
okay,
that
so we
whenever I
got
go to the title, I could be like, Jensen believes they could go undefeated. Quote, it could happen.
Yes, of course,
Yeah.
we will do it. Yes.
Thank you. Great. I needed some more.
Some clickbait.
Yeah,
Some
clickbait. Thank you. Yeah, Now that I don't have a big company behind me, like I did back in the Yahoo days, I'm just need to get that clickbait going. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course. So that's the clickbait of the day.
Yes. Yeah. Clickbait of the day. All right. What is going on? What's it like being on this team now that you've been here for half a split? And how does it compare to some of the old teams and players that you've played with?
Um, I don't know. It's hard to say. It kind of. I think we have a pretty good atmosphere. Like even if we lose or if we win, I think everyone's like pretty cool with each other, and there's like never any really hard feelings. I think in Cloud9, if I made like a mistake in scrims or something, I would feel really, really bad about it because I know I was gonna get shit on for it. But here it's like it's all serious, of course, and it's all, we have to win. But I just think it's like a better environment to be in.
Now, Doublelift had a little clip recently that went viral talking about him and or talking about his opinion on why it's frustrating that there's no more trash talk in the LCS. And he was really aggravated about it. I was kind of curious if you have any thoughts on it. Did you see the clip?
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, I think it makes sense, but this is definitely something I'd go back to doing once I feel comfortable. But it's just I feel like people like just hop on it like way too much, and you kind of just get like flamed down to the ground by the fans if you make a controversial statement and it doesn't go your way. But I definitely think LCS needs more trash talk though, because I think it makes it super interesting. But it's also kind of boring being the only one that's talking shit. So
I mean, Peter will help you. You're on the team with a guy who will help you.
yeah, I talked to him a bit about it, and he was like, yeah, you have to do it. But then we'll see. Once everything goes great for us, I'll go back to the roots.
But that's like a coward's way, right? I'm waiting till we're stomping everybody, and then I'm going to start trash talking.
No. I mean, it's just I feel like if our practice isn't going well, I wouldn't feel comfortable about being like, yeah, like we're gonna shit on these kids, like they're fucking bad. So if our practice is going well and like I feel good about my play, then I'll make some statements.
So what I'm hearing is practice is not going well lately.
It could be going better, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
Okay, so it literally has to be great in order for you to trash talk.
Not super great, but better. Yeah, better.
Okay, but look at how well this worked for Acadian this week or last week. Like he came out, said all that stuff. He even said it in a meme way, and then bam! Now it's like number one meme on the subreddit.
Yeah, I mean he kind of like pussied out a bit when he like said that. I think he made like a tweet saying like, "Oh God, like anything I say will be clipped now." So I think.
Yeah, but nobody saw the tweet. They just went with the meme. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess he like somehow baited us into first picking Yorick or something. So then he just knew they would have good chances against this. I don't know. I mean, trash talk is fun, but it kind of sucks if you lose because then you don't really want to like check what people have to say.
Yeah.
But
that's a risk.
Yeah. There's definitely a risk, and I'll go back to the trash talking days sometime soon.
All right, good. Glad to hear it. Is there anything that you want to say to any of the fans out there?
Is there anything I want to say to my fans?
Or any fans. You could say it to Wild Turtles fans if you wanted. I don't care.
Yeah, thanks to Wild Turtles fans for supporting Wild Turtle, I guess. Yeah.
There we go. Thank you so much, Jensen, for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Hey, don't click away. I know it's the end of the video. Don't click away. I know that you're like hitting. There's another clip somewhere that you're gonna click. Don't. All right, because I gotta tell you about my sponsor, Alienware. They sponsor everything I'm doing this year. You can check out the link in the description. It's super helpful. By the way, u.gg, they're generously supplying stats for a bunch of these videos, so be sure to check them out as well. There's a link down there as well. And also, while we're just full sellout in this outro, you can go check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/Travis Gafford. If you give me a follow there, it's very helpful, and you can even Twitch Prime. And once you've completed all 3 of those activities, you'll be allowed to enter heaven.